do it!
Yo. I said, yo. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, John Ranks, coming at you guys with another video, man. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And be sure to check out all the links down below in the description. But we're going to get straight into today's video, man. So it's as simple as this. Today, I wanted to talk about the PS5 versus PS4, Xbox One versus Xbox Series X. That whole little fake debate that we got going on with some of these YouTubers that's brainwashing people. It's not all the 2K YouTubers that's doing this, but a couple of them are trying to just brainwash people just for the views, and it's actually kind of sad to see. But I'm here to call out all the BS, bro. I'm here to call out all the BS, all the nonsense, because it has to stop, bro. It has to stop. But I'm gonna be opening up some packs as we go along. I'm opening up some packs, and you know, we're just gonna simply talk about the stuff. Now, obviously, it's not no crazy packs. It's just the packs that I have in my collection sitting there. So there's a weird debate going on right now, right? This happened last year, and it's gonna keep happening because people are just ignorant.
Okay.
And people are lazy, all in all. We'll talk about all of that and all of it, right? So first things first, right? PS5 versus PS4. We're gonna use that as the basis. Just obviously we're talking about Xbox One versus Xbox Series X2, so just keep that in mind. But I'm going off PS5 because that's what I have, and that's the more popular console. Okay. So for some odd reason, there's people out there that feels like current gen should still be updated, or they're gonna update current. Guys, we've had the same builder on current gen for years. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? That tells you that 2K is obviously not focusing on current gen, right? Why? Because that's never been a recipe for them to make a good game. Can you imagine? Because at this point, we're 3 games in to next gen, right? 2K21, 2K22, 2K23, right? Let's do a little bit of math here, right? Let's do a little bit of math. Like, let's go back in time. What game came out on the third, the third upgrade of, next gen back then? 2K16, right? Because remember, 2K14 was that new next gen game for the PS4, and then 15, 16, the 16 being the third game. So obviously, if you do the math this year, 2K22 is the third game on the new gen, the next gen console, right? And 2K16 ended up being the best game ever, right? In most people's eyes, in the majority of people's eyes, because we're not going off the small minority of others who might like 17 better, or who might like 18 better. We're going off the majority. Majority rule is not an exception, doesn't make the rule, right? So we're going off of, 2K16, which was, it had My Park, it had all those great things, right? Did you see anybody complaining about 2K16 on Xbox 360 or PS3? Did any of you guys see that? Please tell me. And I don't, because I know there's gonna be at least one idiot that has some stupid comment to say. Please tell me if there was anybody that cared about 2K16 on Xbox 360 or 2K16 on PS3. Please. And if you guys think that, please go look at that game and tell me what kind of game was that. Was that a game that anybody was gonna be sitting around playing? No. So if we fast forward to today, right? Why in God's name would 2K sit here and focus on a current gen game on their third, not one, not two, but number three, their third next gen game? Why would they focus on the last gen being PS4 and Xbox One? Why would they do that? Does that make any kind of sense? Would you invest your money into a stock that you know is gonna go down? Does that make any kind of sense? Think as businessmen. This is how I know a lot of people that run off their mouth are not thinking as businessmen. And if you guys are wondering why some of the YouTubers are lobbying for current gen to be good or to be the same game, some stupid thing like that, because they want the views. I do YouTube myself, so I can understand where they're coming from. Current gen has the most views for 2K this year. How do I know that? My most viewed video from 2K this year is a current gen VC video. It's not even a next gen video. It doesn't even come close. But did I sit there and continue to make current gen gameplay? No. Even though I could have made some more money or got some more views, I stopped uploading current gen because I understand for the future it doesn't make sense. Why would I sit here and invest my time and energy into a game and a product that I know is going to get worse over time just to get some views and a little bit of extra money now? It doesn't make sense, and it's not fair to the community, right? So that's from the YouTuber side of things. But let's get into the console sales, because a lot of people have the nerve to run around and say nobody has a next gen console. First of all, BS. I worked at a job where consoles came in all the time. Work at a job where consoles come in all the time, right? And I see Xbox Series S's. I can tell you guys this right now. Xbox Series S's are always in stock. You can find Xbox Series S's anywhere. So if you're really fiending to play next generation, you can get an Xbox Series S console with ease. It doesn't take you much at all. You can go into the store and get it. A lot of stock comes in for Xbox Series S's through Target, Best Buy, all the time. I know it personally, right? So that's number one. Now, in terms of people saying that nobody has PlayStations, let's teach you guys with some stats here, right? In the US, at this stage of the console's life cycle, the PS4 sold 80,000 units in 9 days. The PS5 has been selling 80,000 units in 82 minutes on average. That's 6 sales a minute for PS4 and nearly 1,000 sales a minute for PS5. And this was updated May 26th of 2022, right? So that's already debunked. People running around trying to say that nobody has the PlayStation or the Xbox, that's a lie. That is a lie, and that's just random people running around talking with no facts. This is the problem that we have nowadays, right? You have people running around just talking about things they have no clue about. They don't bring any facts to the table. They just run their mouth off and talk at random. So I don't want to hear people running around saying that nobody has a PlayStation console, because they've sold more PS5s than they sold PS4s. And you didn't hear people running around complaining about it. The only difference now is that people have to actually make an effort and get it online, right? Some people can still get it in stores, but now that it seems like a task, people want to make an excuse as to why they don't have a next generation console. Some people have said, man, get your bread up. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I got my PS5, guys, I had to get the bundle for $700. Do you think that I wanted to spend $700? I have the digital console. The digital console on base is $400. And I spent $700 just to get the bundle. And I had to get rid of the controller. I gave the camera to my little brother, so I didn't even end up using the camera. So there were things from the bundle that I didn't even end up using, and I gave to my little brother. I think I probably even gave him the code that came with it. So guys, you have to understand something right here, right now. It's simple. 2K is gonna focus on next gen. If you still have a current gen console, that's on you. It's on you. I don't care what no one says. All my friends have a next generation console. Everybody that I know that's wanted a next generation console got it. Even people that I know that don't even play the game like that. They run around, they make plays, they're not worried about playing the game. They still got themselves a next generation console. So what's the excuse for you? Because you can't walk into the store on a random Tuesday and go buy it? That doesn't make any sense. And stop saying that current gen needs to be the same game as next gen. Whoever says that, you are literally an idiot. You're stupid, you're dumb, you have no sense at all. That does not make any form of sense. I'm gonna ask you guys one more time. Would you invest your money into a stock you know is gonna go down, right? Would you do it? No. So why the hell do you guys expect 2K to sit here and update current gen when next gen is out right now? The game's already bad enough as it is, guys. Remember that. The game's already bad enough as it is. And you want 2K to sit here and try to make the same game for both consoles when one console is capable of doing a lot more than the other? Does that make any kind of sense? The parks, all of that stuff, better graphics on next gen, and you think 2K is gonna sit here and make the same game? Or focus on current gen? Guys, just stop. You know what I'm saying? Just stop. Anybody that thinks like that, you need to really just stop. But I just want to hit you guys with some facts. I'm not gonna sit here and go all day about this. It's pretty simple to understand. If you don't get it, you're just ignorant and you're just oblivious to reality. You're just naive. You know what I'm saying? You're just really stupid. That's all it is. The only people that care is the people that have current gen consoles still, and the YouTubers that are fiending for views. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, obviously I do YouTube and I don't do it for free. I want to be able to make money, but all at the same time, I'm not sitting here selling my soul to get some views or selling the game out to get some views. I want the game to be better for the community in whole, right? Because all those same idiots that have current gen right now, they're gonna eventually have next gen. And do you think that they're gonna care about current gen once they get a next gen console? Like, do you think that those YouTubers are gonna care about current gen once next gen is just sitting on the shelf, so there's really no excuse for nobody at that point? Even though I told you guys a stat that shows that PS5 has sold way more than the PS4 has. So way more people have the PS5 now than they had PS4s back then. But oh no, I forgot, because of the pandemic, people thought that no one's gonna be able to get a console, and they still broke records. We live in America, bro. People will find a way. So it's pretty simple. I might have a person or two that disagrees with me. Whoever does, please let me know and come with facts. Come with facts. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear you run your mouth off with no facts. If you're gonna try to argue with me, I come with facts. 2K16 on Xbox 360 and PS3, nobody cared about. We all cared about 2K16 on PS4 and Xbox One, right? And here we are in 2K22 with people having the nerve to try to care about current gen, right? Knowing the game is bad, knowing it's the same pie charts, knowing the game's not going to get any upgrades, but yet you guys still wait around for that. You guys are part of the problem as to why the game is the way how it is now. So when the game is bad, think about the stupidity and the dumb ideas that you spewed out to the community. And I'm talking to all those big YouTubers too that do that too. You should be ashamed of yourself. Any YouTuber that's doing that, you should be ashamed of yourself. You shouldn't be sitting there trying to promote current gen to be a better game. That's like, you're not going to put your money into a bad stock. I'm going to end off with that. You will not do it. So don't expect 2K to do it. Because once the majority already has next gen console. But once it's on shelves or whatever, or anybody has a current gen console and they get next gen, they're not going to care anymore. So stop it. Make sure I leave a like, comment, subscribe, man. It's your boy John Ranks, and I'm out, y'all. Peace. Gang, they cannot do it like him.